Amber Miners, welcome back to Amber News, where we share news of everything Jurassic, Paleo, and everything in between. Here are the three main categories: Jurassic News, Paleo News, and Amber Mine News. For the Amber Mine News section, we will use it as a way to update you on everything going on down in the mine, and how our different projects are going. Speaking of, if you want to keep up with everything going on down here, the best ways are to join our Discord server, striking that like button, and subscribing to the channel, and if you really want to feel special, donating to our Patreon. All of these will help us know that you like what you are seeing, and that you would like to see more. Also, please leave a comment, and if you don't know what to comment, share with us which story you thought was the coolest. Without further ado, let's get on to the news. Jurassic News. To start off our show, we have a little bit of Jurassic news to cover this episode. On Tuesday, Peacock premiered their Lego Jurassic Park Special, Jurassic Park: The Unofficial Retelling. This was a Lego version of Jurassic Park, with all the Lego shenanigans that they are truly known for. Most of the Ambermine team actually sat down and reviewed this special together. If you would like to watch it, we uploaded the entire review unedited to our Patreon. If you would like to see a version here on YouTube, just let us know down in the comments below. It's kind of weird. We skipped a week, but it seems like Barbasol has yet to actually announce whatever it was that they wanted to, so not sure what's going on there. DreamWorks is at it again. They have announced the sequel series to Camp Cretaceous, which they are calling Chaos Theory. We don't know exactly too much about it yet, but when we do, we will be sure to let you know. To round off our Jurassic News segment, we are going to share that there is a new Jurassic fan film being produced called The Hatchling. It appears to take place sometime after the Lockwood Manor incident, and seems to be centered around the species known as Dinosaur. We are truly interested in this one, and as soon as we know more, we will make sure to update every one of you. Paleo News. There's a new dinosaur on the horizon. It is called Victidromus insularis. Victidromus, it is a new species of hypsilophodontid ornithopod based on those fossil remains literally found back in September of this year. So another dinosaur found in September. Next up is a Portuguese man discovered an 82-foot-long dinosaur in his backyard. While doing renovations on his property, a Portuguese man stumbled upon a fossilized sauropod that might be the largest dinosaur skeleton ever found in Europe. It all started in 2017 while carrying out construction work. The owner of the property in central Portugal noticed the presence of several fragments of fossilized bones in his yard. He called scientific authorities, and last month they unearthed several important, large skeletal elements of a beast that they have measured 82 feet long, or 25 meters. One new subsection suggested by our very own Spike is how the world is healing. I will make sure to include the articles down below. This whole idea is to share articles on what good things are going on for the environment. And these are just going to go rapid fire, and all of them will be in the link below. Rewilding former coal mines for polar bears in Norway. 1,000 acres of Koala Haven forest to be set aside to protect koalas in New South Wales, Australia. African NGO purchases the largest amount of land solely dedicated to rhino preservation. And lastly, a prehistoric bird, Takehe bird, returns to New Zealand. Amber Mine News. Let's continue from last week and the week prior, where we shared our new NGen sheets. Patasaurus, Brachiosaurus version 1 and version 2, as well as Carnotaurus. The next piece of news from the mine is that my beloved Pachycephalosaurus, which is my favorite dinosaur, has finally been modeled. Expect to see it being used in future videos. Okay, now for some potential controversial news. Being that the Amber Mine is so heavily invested in Minecraft and we're creating some of our favorite franchises in Minecraft, we felt that we needed to address the most recent controversy centering around the mob vote. We here at the Amber Mine are officially joining the side of canceling the annual mob vote. We feel that it is pointless to give us such great ideas, or in the case of the infamous Phantom, Glow Squid, and the annoying and useless mob specifically, and throw them away, never to be used again. We feel that all three options that they have given us so far this year, as well as previous years, specifically talking about the Moobloom and Iceologer here, do not deserve to be relegated to the wastebasket of great ideas. Now, for something that could have been even more controversial, we feel that this is a larger issue at play here, and it's not just only the mob votes, but we feel that this is merely a symptom of two much larger problems. Ever since Microsoft purchased Mojang, it appears that it has given Mojang an excuse to be, well, lazy. It kind of breaks our hearts to admit. I know we aren't supposed to say his name anymore, but let's be completely honest and take a sober look back at Notch. You may not agree with the man or any of his actions or even his beliefs 100%, but he brought us how many amazing updates a year? Now let's see what is even happening now. I'm going to say this. They are producing subpar updates that I don't even feel hold a candle to what Notch gave us when creating the game. These updates that the current form of Mojang have given us seem so shallow in nature, something that mod creators can produce in a quarter of the time. Those who weren't even supposedly doing this full time. Now, I will address it. I do understand that there is a difference between modding and actual game development. But there still is some disparity in the amount of content added and the time being put actually into making it. I say it this way because I have heard tale that Mojang has been known to take extensive amounts of time off without actually working on the product. It might just be the American in me, but that just doesn't seem right to me. If you are working and passionate about a project that is your job, wouldn't you want to spend a lot of time on it? To bring it a little closer to home, let's take a look back at our Jurassic June. I created 2 videos for nearly every single day of that month. I worked every single day with the exception of my Sabbath, Saturday. After I ended the daily production of videos, by day 2, I began missing the constant production. Why did I do this? I was passionate for not only Jurassic Park, but to bring you, my viewers, the best product. And I really want to make this a full-time job, which would mean that I would be spending every single day, with the exception of my Sabbath and my holidays, creating more content for you, because it is my passion. Now, with all this being said, let's bring this entirely full circle and bring it back around. To me, it feels that Mojang has lost their passion for the game that they created. They boast about this idea of 100 years of Minecraft, but can barely introduce worthwhile content for the little updates that we do even get. I'd propose that if this truly is the case, and that they've lost their passion for the game, then they should consider the idea of sunsetting Minecraft, and give the game to the mod makers and the community to continue the legacy of what I consider to be one of the greatest single achievements that man has created. What other thing created by man has united more people in the entire history of mankind than Minecraft, the highest selling game in the world? Either way, I just figured I'd give our viewers our thoughts behind this important issue, regardless of whether or not Mojang actually wants to address it. I say that this is worth the utmost and absolute respect, and I have never spent nearly as much time in any other game other than Minecraft. And to not end it on a downer, here's a teaser for one of next week's videos. There you have it, everyone. That's your episode of Amber News. I hope that you enjoyed catching up with everything going on down here in the Amber Mine. See you all next time down in the mine. Hey Amber Miners, thanks for watching today's video. Be sure to click the subscribe button on your way out and click the bell icon to be notified of our videos when we upload them.